Thank you. Thank you for being here, Governor. I know you've spent a lot of time in Wilmington over the past several months. And my guess is that you didn't, when you got elected and started serving in January last year, that you didn't think that you'd be spending quite so much time worrying about water. So you've done an amazing job. The state has been totally remarkable in its efforts through this whole process and really making a big difference for communities throughout Vermont. And I know we're all very appreciative of what you've done. And we have our very special small interest in the work that you've done, and that's about the downtown and village center tax credit program, which you've been a big advocate for many, many years, and we're very appreciative. It's one of the tools that's going to help people, that helps people in communities recover from this. So thank you. We appreciate your support a lot.
Thank you, Paul. There are so many people. I never thought when I got elected governor that my hardest job would be fighting back tears. But frankly, since Irene, that's been my toughest job, and it's no exception to see the team from Wilmington, Team Wilmington, Vermont Strong Wilmington, come up and accept those awards. So I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, it is so great to be in this town that is a symbol of Vermont's greatness. Thank you so much to the town of Wilmington. We have come so far, and we have so much further traveled. And I just want to say that, from the day that Eileen struck, and I spent many, many days, it seems like a month at least, just going to communities, giving folks hugs that had lost everything. Let's not forget that one of the first shocking calls that I got in the middle of the night, on the night of Irene, was a call from my Commissioner of Public Service Safety, who said, "Governor, we've lost a life in Wilmington. We lost lives, we lost businesses, we lost property, we lost all of our belongings, we lost opportunities, but the truth is, what we gained was the spirit that you just saw from that award and the other awards that have been awarded by Preservation Trust today. The true strength, tenacity, and spirit of Vermonters. And that's what Irene and no one else can ever take from us. A huge part of that spirit, and a huge tool in the tool chest of hundreds and hundreds of tools that have gotten us as far as we've gotten in our goal to rebuild Vermont better than the way Irene found us, has been Paul Broom and the entire team, the board of directors. I see George Heller back there, I think. Maybe not. Yes, there he is. And all the people that worked so hard at Preservation Trust doggedly got up and said, our downtowns just got devastated. We had enough challenges pre-Irene. Now we have multiple challenges. They went out and they started identifying buildings and damage and giving hope to people that were going to walk away. 600 buildings, 30 different communities, over $20 million worth of damage. They never lost sight of the simple fact that they believed that collectively we could rebuild, we would rebuild. Thank you, Paul Broom. Thank you, Preservation Trust. Extraordinary example of how to get it right. Let's give them a hand. And I just want to say to all the other recipients of the awards, you are no less worthy. And I wish I could have been here for your awards. I know that we had enough challenges without climate change. As someone who's been dedicated to helping rebuild downtowns and have put my own sweat and tears into rebuilding and helping to rebuild downtown Putney, we had some headwinds without this. We had the worst recession in American history, which was driving a lot of store owners and businesses out and taking away a lot of hope from folks who are starting to see progress in Vermont's unique effort to preserve and maintain our quality of life because of our strong, vital downtowns. We have technology. The fact that the internet gets to go shopping tax-free and every business in every downtown in Vermont pays a tax penalty that their internet competitors don't because of federal tax law. We have the big boxes that in many cases have destroyed downtowns across America, and the only reason they haven't destroyed our downtowns in Vermont is because people like Paul Brune and others had a vision that Vermont could be different from the other 49 states by investing and concentrating on maintaining our historic treasures and continuing to be a state where you converse and communicate with neighbors and friends, not by technology, but at the general store or at the porch of the local market or in your downtown farmer's market. The vision that transportation, housing, commerce, business, and jobs are actually dependent upon strong, vibrant downtowns. And then we have the flows. And we all know that that was really the third strike. So what we celebrate today in these awards is our remarkable tenacity, a vision that's different than anyone else in the country, who believes that if you just build big boxes and let your downtowns die, that's okay. And obviously the knowledge that we have both opportunity and bigger challenges ahead. So I hope that each of us in this hall today, in the heart of Eileen territory, where you can't find a better example of Vermont strong than the people of the town of Wilmington and those that, what I say, wish they were Vermonters but come pretty close as second homeowners. The tenacity, the willingness to say we don't give up. We're going to rebuild better and stronger than the way we were found, and we're going to fight the headwinds that other states have caved to and say no. We're going to do thoughtful planning. We're going to put tax credits and resources into our downtown buildings. We're going to make it tougher for big boxes to develop here than they do in other places. We understand that Vermonters, both old and new, come here because of the people, because of the quality of life. As was just said, because we know this is the place we want to live. So, to Preservation Trust, to all the awardees, there are headwinds, but I say as your governor, if we put our public dollars and our private partnerships together with our remarkable tenacity, vision, and appreciation for each other as neighbors and friends and comrades, we will continue to beat those headwinds, to revitalize our downtowns, and when we're done, our kids and our grandkids will say to you, thank you. Thank you for not walking away. Thank you for recognizing community matters. Thank you for recognizing that quality of life is more important than immediate profit. That's the difference. That's our quality of life. That's why we're in Wilmington today, celebrating the progress we've made. We've got a long way to go, but we will continue to march. Congratulations to all of you. I'm honored to be here.